Welcome to the Roots Revival with Food Prude, where we're going back to our roots and learning old-fashioned ways in a modern world. Hi, I'm Laura Lawrence, and I'm glad you're here with me.
Okay, so where do we start with meat birds? What do we need? Where do we order them from? So let's talk about where we need to order them from. What you need to do is look for a hatchery in your local state. Try not to ship too much farther than within your own state, just so it minimizes that stress and that time that those little tiny baby fragile chicks are being shipped in the postal service within a box and stuff like that. So up here in northern Michigan, we order ours from Town Line Hatchery, and they will say that it takes 2 days to get here, but they always show up within overnight. So lesson number one is to always make sure you are prepared before you think that they're actually going to get here. Have everything set up just so when those little chicks come here, all you got to do is get them out of the box and place them into their warm and cozy home. So we order ours from Town Line Hatchery. And we order males. You can either do females, males, or a straight run. And a straight run is, hey, I want 100 birds. They're just gonna not sex them for you, and then you're gonna get out 100 birds, and then some are gonna be male, some are gonna be female. You can choose female, or you can choose male as well. We choose the males because they are bigger, and you'll get bigger breasts, and they will just end up being a little bit bigger and stuff like that. So we always choose the males. Now you can also choose to get them a vaccine. I think it's the Marks vaccine, if you say that right. We choose not to. That is a personal preference that you are able to make on your own. This is what we choose to do. We do not. You can also do beak trimming, and we do not have ever done that, and would never do that. The reason for beak trimming is if you have a lot of birds in a very small area, they suggest to trim their beaks so they can't peck each other. However, if you're raising them in your backyard, on your homestead, and you're not in a CAFO, which is the confined animal feeding situation, then you would not need to do that. So you can skip, in my opinion, I would skip that. I skip both of them. So what you do is you place your order. And then you need to, when you go to order them, you want to pick a date. You can usually pick a future date. So you can order today and not ship them until October or whatever it is. But what we like to do is for our vacation in July, most people go and have some kind of fun. Well, we do homesteading huge projects. So my husband will take that weekend or that week off on 4th of July. So, so we can end up processing. So you count back 8 weeks. And that's this ship week that you want your birds to arrive, so that you have 8 weeks before you want to process them. So you should think about that as well. So be ready, check out your calendar, and have everything planned and ready and lined up, and knowing when you're going to process them. We order like 100, well this time we ordered 132. They usually ship you a couple extra because some of them are going to be weak, some of them may not make it, and so they get shipped 138, and it kind of helps keep each other warm too. And then that's also something you should plan for as well, that you are going to have a loss. Sometimes the loss is greater depending on how you set the whole thing up, or how you took care of them, or maybe it was just sometimes a really bad luck where you will lose a bigger percentage, and sometimes we only lose a few of them, which is great. But you do plan on some loss. So you say, hey, my family only wants to eat 1 chicken a week. There's 56 weeks. You order 56 chickens. What if you have a 20% loss? Then you don't have those, then you have to buy that from the store. So probably order a little extra, just kind of planning on that loss. So that's how we go ahead and order our chicks, and how we start with the first process and stuff like that. So now we're going to go into it, our baby chicken coop behind here in the brown building, and I'm going to show you how we have this set up, and just kind of take a look at them, and give them some water and give them some grass and stuff like that. So I'll see you in the next part.